the Chrono Trigger map.
We're struggling with connections.
Currently I'm waiting on a friend to connect because of connection trouble.
I am the Chrono.
He's trying to connect through Pocket Edition to see if he can use an actual Chrono Trigger skin.
Why is it that Bedrock is supposed to be able to cross-platform and yet it has such struggles?
Because it's complex to communicate with various different programmings.
Obviously. Even struggles whenever we're just trying to...
Okay, since we're here, might as well tell you what's going on now. In the background we have my family intruding in on the live stream.
Thanks!
You are intruding!
So, you're the one that has the problem with the microphone. I never have a problem.
Yeah, well, you're not trying to connect to multiple people trying to talk.
Alright.
Anyways, I'm not going to show you what is the same from our last showing of this world.
Which is on AudioYapper's account.
Which you can view on AudioYapper's channel. Please check that out if you are curious. In the meantime, we are going to show you what has changed.
Which is a lot.
Well, it is a lot depending on your point of view. First off, we of course have actual water.
1 block deep water.
Yeah, we have not made it an ocean yet. It's just a pond.
You're building stuff underneath it, so that's hard to make it really deep.
It depends on the area, Dad.
Oh yeah, well, whatever.
Anyways, this is the ticket office over here, and we have also made, of course,
The bridge.
we also have a skeleton of a mountain in progress. We've also, and signs on almost every house up here, except for, of course, the 2 residences.
Because they're just houses.
If you look on the map I have hanging here for whatever reason, you can see some changes.
You can also see all the plants. That's weird.
Yeah, that is super weird. I never fully understood that. But we turned this entire section of empty field into a flower field.
And then there's the giant forest that is really hard to navigate without breaking leaves.
We have a lake here. We have the bridge that leads over to the other continent. And...
there's my mountain.
shoot. Oh, Poor. This leads to Poor. I believe this is Xian Bridge? I'm not sure.
It's a bridge.
I'm not sure if that's actually how you pronounce this.
Just know it as a bridge.
Anyways, moving on, we of course passed by the mountain. It is super tall for whatever reason, but...
because the mountain is tall in actuality.
I know, but still.
Oh gosh, building Singing Mountain's gonna be a pain.
I don't actually think that's what it's called, but that is the song version of it that's the dude on the internet. No, the man on the internet made.
Yeah.
It's really cool. You should check it out.
Chrono Trigger the musical.
Chrono Trigger the musical is awesome. I really hope they continue it soon. Anyways, welcome to Poor. We of course have had trees here, and there were trees up behind Chrono's house as well, but I just don't really look at it. We have Poor Inn. I forgot what those are supposed to be.
I think that was the glasses case.
Maybe it was
something like that.
Maybe it was a glass case of some sort, but here we go. These windows are so inconvenient. All you see is a tree.
There's just a tweet.
Any luck, AudioYapper?
Nope. But I'm still trying.
Okay. Up next we have the market. We have a beautiful painting right there for that probably does not make any sense with the actual stuff. Oh well. Up next we have the Snail Stop, which is where you can buy jerky. I think this is supposed to be a bar of some sort. And instead of making the piano like I did in the other place, we put note blocks.
Wow.
But they won't make any noise because of the item frames. You're right.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
How does item frames do?
I don't get that either.
Huh?
Item frames stop the sound from note blocks. It doesn't make any sense.
Only blocks should do that.
Speaking of, we could have actually made that a piano by putting gold blocks underneath it. I may want to change that later.
That's the wrong noise.
Well, it's close. Over here, this is one of the residences. Very simple. And over here, we have the Mayor's Manor. The way they spell poor is a little bit funny, if you ask me. Oh well, as you can see, nothing much going on here. Although, that's questionable. I may want to change that later. Or somehow hide it, but then again, that's not possible.
Like what?
Hide these stairs. It doesn't match.
Use other stairs. Upside down. Those
Whatever.
exist for a reason.
Please stop. Anyways, over here we have the upper floor and ender chests to represent those special lock chests. Of course, they won't work like that, but hey, it looks great. Wasn't my choice to put them there, but that's okay. They look great anyway, and they make sense with the flow of things. Honestly, we could totally stick another house in here, but then it wouldn't follow the way things work. Over here we have the poor ticket office. They have multiple docks down here for whatever reason. I'm guessing they're a trading community. And yeah, that's it for this area. But that's not all we have to show. Over here we have started on, man, I forgot this town's name.
The Town of the Mystics.
It's the Town of the Mystics. I forgot what it's called, but this is what we have so far. Yeah, it's definitely a work in progress. But right here we have...
Ow.
I always pronounce it Milkior, but I believe it's Milkwire or something.
Melchior.
It's not Milkior. I heard somebody actually pronounce this name one time, and it was completely different.
Who knows? It's kind of like how people call Arceus Arceus.
Anyways, this is Milkior's hut, and obviously you can't have Milkior's hut without the basement, where he does his forging, which doesn't make any sense since there's no forge down here whatsoever, but it works.
He just burns his house down all the time.
That's funny imagery. Every time he tries to build a weapon, he burns his house down. That it could be possible, actually. And behind his house, we have the terrible work in progress Hecarim's Cave. As you can see, this is definitely a work in progress. I need to work on this more.
I need to work on that. You made that extremely tiny.
I know. I have a thing for small. I have a thing for small spaces. Zipto Zapdo, my sister, is going to be the one who needs to actually improve this.
Apparently, I'm the only one who can actually do naturalistic-looking things.
She's the one. She's the one who is given credit to all the mountain work that we have done so far.
I am the maker of naturality.
So if you ever want me to build something, don't ask me to build mountains or caves. Just
obviously.
Let me do houses and oh dear, it's raining. But another thing that drove me nuts about this is the way I've built Hecarim's Cave. The exit I've covered up, but it is somewhere in this area around here, and it's nowhere near Luca's house. It doesn't work! How is it supposed to give you an exit?
It's called you made the cave too small.
I know, I made it way too small, but I'm not going to show you the interior because it's just terrible.
It's gonna get a total revamp.
It's definitely going to get a revamp. It's not worth looking at right now. In the meantime, I forgot to point out that we have put down all these trees right here, which totally ruins the fact that there's a window back there. Again, what is the point of these windows when all you see is a tree?
Who knows?
Maybe you could carve something on the tree and that would look nice.
I don't know.
But
what are the secret areas that we never showed last time?
Well, okay, since we're here, we might as well show at least some of the secret areas. that we have built. First off, we mentioned that there was a secret area underneath the bridge to Lucas' house. This is
I get credit for building it.
This is Zapdo's personal project.
It's also really hard to go down ladders.
It is, for whatever reason. This is supposed to be an abandoned miner's cave, correct?
Yeah.
It's also where we have the nether portal, but we're not going in because for whatever reason that is super glitchy.
Because whenever you exit, it just destroys the world.
If you remember what we did with the invisible maze with AudioYapper, that was actually an effect of going into the nether, so we're not showing that.
And then we experienced it ourselves.
Yeah, we experienced it ourselves afterwards, and of course at that time I could not live stream or anything, so yeah.
I wonder how many attempts I've tried this already.
Who knows? These tunnels don't lead anywhere.
They're all dead.
Empty.
They're all dead ends, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's still cool nonetheless if you put some ores down
I blew
here.
this hole open with TNT.
Yeah, that's one way I could have built Ekron's cave, but then I would probably mess everything up. It would be a mess.
And it nearly did that for clearance, and yeah.
We also have a lava trash can.
I always need a lava trash can because you get way too much cobblestone.
Well, especially in this world because there's no ores to speak of. Okay. Moving on to another secret area, well, more like a secret house. I have a thing for tiny houses.
And tree houses.
And tree houses for whatever reason. But
it was somewhere on that side.
It actually lines up perfectly with this torch. This torch is my marker, so to speak. Go around the back, and you have a ladder. Go inside, and you have my super tiny house. Hey, it works!
Compact!
I like it. I don't know why, but I do.
To me, it's claustrophobic to the max.
Why have more than you need? That's honestly the way I view this.
It's called because it's nice to have some leg room.
We didn't show the special cave. I wonder if Rainer would be okay with us showing this.
Bees.
Well, of course, we've already seen the bees. We got a glimpse of that whenever.
We should be going inside. It's raining. Oh, it's because their hives are full.
Probably because their hives are full. Oh.
They can't find their home.
That's kind of sad. Anyways, there is a secret thing with this mountain. All the mountains so far are hollow. Because I
don't feel like filling that in.
It would take way too much time to do so. But flip this lever, and we can go inside. Now, Rainer, in his own right, is a master builder in my book, and he also has the only farmland in this entire world so far.
Which is sad.
But this is pretty cool, if you ask me.
I don't think we've actually seen what's down the spiral.
Oh, he never actually built much with it, but be warned if you jump down, yeah, you're gonna get stuck. But this is what he has. And he didn't extend it any higher because it would have interacted with the redstone that makes up his door. But yeah, this is it so far.
He also hasn't worked on it because connection issues with Bedrock, and you can just fly. You know?
Oh, it's funner to walk.
Is it?
In my book.
Maybe if I try it from this angle.
Anyway, we better close up the door so he doesn't get mad if he ever reconnects and finds out we broke into his house.
He never will be suspicious.
Well, that is unless he actually watches this, and I need to get rid of some of these things. I mean, goodness sake.
Just leave it. There's a million of those in the woods. It'd take forever to get rid of them all.
Fair. Although you might want me to get rid of these vines, but I'm not gonna.
Just leave it.
Okay. As for the other mountain that's over here, there is a secret in here, but it's still a work in progress, and I don't think he'd like to show it in his bad style right now. It's not looking good. We're waiting until the Nether update comes so that we can get
1.16.
Yeah, 1.16, so that we can get access to some certain blocks that will make it look cooler.
I did also build my own little tree house in the woods, but...
You did?
Yeah, it's kind of here. Give me that amount. Okay. I know I put it somewhere really close.
As in.
I had like it in one of these spaces.
Inside.
I don't remember exactly where I put it, but I know it. Ah, there it is. because the green banner.
And as in,
Oh, that's creative.
Little treehouse
as an error.
with tripwires, and apparently tripwires are super mega visible now.
Well, that
It's
kinda
to
depends on
keep
what
the
you put
vines
it.
from growing any further.
Ah.
So, I remember when I very first played Star, it took me like 30 minutes to find it again because I forgot where I put it.
Well, there you have it. That's what we officially have so far.
Actually,
It's not.
as in, we do compete as in try.
You're. I can't tell if your voice is cutting out or you're just doing that on purpose.
It does, I think. I'm still trying to connect to this thing, but it's not working.
You probably should have come on with the Switch version rather than the Pocket Edition. I know you wanted to try the Chrono Trigger skin, but oh well.
We might as well go for actually being able to connect than pretty skins.
There is another thing that I wanted to talk about. The future of this map. Eventually, I did want this to become a bit of an adventure map, but it doesn't really work whenever you have all these situations and all the overlapping stories and such. But could have been a place where people lived. But another option I had was to make this like a Hunger Games map or a hide-and-go-seek map. I'm not really a fan of Hunger Games very much because I suck at it, but hide-and-go-seek would be very fun to play in this world, especially with the secrets. If you know where they are, it makes things a little bit easier, but
It's also easy to play hide and go seek in the woods. They're just really hard to navigate.
it is very hard to navigate the forest. You could hide in there for ages. So if we do play hide and go seek, I'm calling the forest off limits.
Or just
Except for the section with the pathway to Guardia Castle.
Just choose different like size limit restriction stuff.
Yeah, different locations. We did at one point, whenever we were bored, play hide and go seek in Killeen Square. That got a little bit dull because like the only place you could hide was these tents, and of course my treehouse and the trees. Although someone cheated and went around the border and hid over here.
It was the
I'm looking
other
at you,
side.
I'm looking at you, Zipdo.
Besides, where else is someone supposed to hide?
Oh, I don't know. Create tunnels that lead underneath the place. That could work. But,
Just create an entire stupid organization underneath Green Square.
that could be possible because all that's down there are magma blocks.
Or is
Wait,
craft.
what?
Is craft.
Here, let me get... There, see? That's all I did to fill in this area.
A pit of fire!
So yeah, if you ever intend to break this location, you're going to get trapped with magma blocks. Enjoy your stay. And do not break anything. I worked hard on this.
Minecraft. Oh, come on. I tried so hard to connect to Pocket Edition. Did I try out Switch and it works on first try?
Well, you're in.
At the end,
Yep.
I guess
the World Tour.
I guess PlayStation just doesn't like Pocket Edition.
Something.
Which sucks. Now, where are you?
I'm back at Chrono's house.
Oh, right. I left you there. Wake up, sleepyhead. Ow.
And it was raining inside for some reason.
Wait, what? Oh, you're an Enderman in a tux. Why are you an Enderman in a tux?
I remember, I always wanted that skin so badly whenever I was younger.
Our first times playing Minecraft were silly. Maybe one day we could actually find that tape and record it.
I was
on
thinking of
TV
doing a
with
reaction video at some point. I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Because we could talk about all of them.
Anyways,
Should I?
you okay?
One sec. Can I be able to switch mid-game?
Well, since he's here, we could do something fun while we're here. Maybe I should show Heckran Cave just for the heck of it.
Oh my heavens, it tells you when they change skins!
I forgot about that. Funny thing is, if you do a custom skin, it just says you switch to an Alex skin or something, because that's what you started with. And yes, my skin has been edited from the last time that we played, because the system keeps glitching, and I can't keep my skin for whatever reason, and some things won't load. So I've decided
That's
to
why
roll
I
with
live with
this.
an Alex.
Holy cow! It is raining in here. What the heck?
Wait, what?
What?
Oh!
What? We got a leak.
Bedrock is broken. How come?
It's not leaking when I do first person view, but when I actually do
Third person.
what?
This doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
Why is it's happening like behind me?
What?
But it's happening when I do third person view.
Yeah, it's
But it's
happening.
not happening when I do first person view.
Yeah, it's happening for us
Okay.
too.
The one thing I want to say, Bedrock, it's supposed to be the greatest block of all because it's completely unbreakable. Unless you remove the unbreakable tag in coding, but that's besides the point. And yet you have Bedrock Edition. It has Bedrock in the name. It's supposed to be the ultimate edition. We're finding riddled with glitches.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Oh, it stopped raining. Thank goodness.
Problems connecting, problems with entering and exiting the nether, and then problems with it raining inside in third person?
Yeah, that's super weird. Anyways, since you're here,
But it's just being worked on by idiots who don't know how to make a good game.
since you're here,
Like the people who you did before.
yeah, do you have any comments on what we've accomplished so far?
I think it looks like Minecraft.
Dad!
Oh, that's a good comment.
I want. If you have any comments, please say so now.
I gotta say, we did a lot of work on guarding a castle, but I kind of think that place might be the best of this bunch.
Oh no, not again. The cat's trying to escape.
No,
No, no. Move
no,
it.
don't do it, Chrono's cat.
Move! Come on! Get!
He doesn't have a...
Just leave it be! This is why I keep telling you to tame the flippin' cat!
This is door cat.
This is why I keep telling you to tame the flippin' cat!
It's not mine to tame! I may want to tame the cat, but I can't.
And I'll tame it!
No! Don't tame it!
He's door cat now.
Door cat.
Chrono's door cat. I think it's trying to make itself a cat door. Anyways, do you want to play hide and go seek real quick since we're here?
Okay.
Alright, so do you want to count?
You're intending to make it an hour, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, since he's here, we might as well. Do you want to count first or me? And where should we have
I think I'll count first.
where should we have the borders be? Like, should we just hide in truce, or should we hide someplace else?
The woods is a great place to hide.
We're not doing the woods.
Not doing what?
We're not doing the woods.
Yeah.
That messy tree.
What if we went down to that southern continent out there?
Poor?
Yep.
Alright, we're headed to Poor.
I am a flying magical.
Oh, no.
Pokemon.
You've got to be kidding me. PlayStation. Okay, it's clear it does not want us to play hide and go seek.
Because the video doesn't need to be an hour long.
That's fair. Well, we're going to leave the cat here just for the heck of it, because might as well. Beautiful
It's a door
though.
cat door.
Anyways, thanks for having time with us. Now, how do I turn off the broadcast?
Press the PlayStation button. No, that's not
I did not do it. Start share play. How do we...
Broadcast settings. Just click on that. Maybe. Click on broadcast settings.
Nah, whatever. I'm just... I think we... I don't know how to turn this off. This is great.
Go into broadcast settings.
Fine, let's check. Showing...
Broadcast setting.
This is sharing a broadcast settings.
No, broadcast settings. Right there. Click on it.
Oh, stop broadcasting. Anyway, see ya.